Spin the wheel. Oh, good evening, everyone. It's MasterJPrime here, and I'm welcoming you to my game den once again. Oh, it's Wednesday, and what a heck of a week we have had. What a week we have had, guys. Coming off a great WrestleMania weekend. It was fantastic. There was a lot happening. Joey Nuts, hey, how you doing? Am I ready for what? Are you ready for what? I said, are you ready? Just wait, huh? Just wait. What am I waiting for? And do I have cause to be concerned? Anyway, we came off of a great WrestleMania weekend. What? Oh, act the same family. Dude, no. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Sorry about that, guys. I had to. That was just yikes. 12-inch in the back to save your family. What the hell? Dude, guys, I hate to interrupt my opening monologue. I have to do this over and over again. It's driving me crazy here. I don't tolerate lewdness. I don't tolerate toilet talk. I may spout a few words of questionable manner, but I do not tolerate toilet talk. I don't tolerate threats, and I don't tolerate nonsense. If you guys aren't going to be respectful when you come into my chat, then don't even bother saying nothing. Don't even bother, okay? Because you will get banned, okay? It's just how it is, dude. That's just how it is. You will get banned if you do some nonsensical stuff. I'm not kidding. Okay, this is now like the third stream that I did where I had to ban somebody for stupidity. I'm trying to have a little fun here, guys. And this is what I get when I first open. Give me a break. Well, with that nonsense aside, I'm going to get back to it. Coming off a great WrestleMania, we've had some very strange happenings in and around my area the last couple of days. I'm sure if you guys watch the news, you've heard about the wildfire that's occurring here in New Jersey. It was pretty bad. As a result, they closed down a good portion of the Garden State Parkway. It was a large fire, And it was cause for concern because it was one of the largest wildfires this year in the state of New Jersey, and that's scary if you think about it. The state is under a current drought condition to which means very little moisture. Uh, Definitely conditions ripe for wildfires, and this was pretty bad. A lot of people got evacuated from their homes. I think about at last count, I think about 5,000 people got evacuated from their homes. So that's pretty bad. So shout out to you guys, especially the firefighters and first responders who are tackling this blaze. Shout out to you guys because you guys are doing a hell of a job trying to keep this thing contained. My thoughts and prayers go out to those who were displaced during this time. I hope you guys managed to get home safely and in one piece. So, no, I will not spell I cup. I know the joke, dude. I know the joke. You know, I've been around quite a while, so I know the gag there, and I'm not going to generate that with response. Dude, I'm 46 years old. I've been around the block a few times. I'm an 80s kid. I know the whole I cup gag. It was I pulled that stunt in high school. Okay? I pulled that stunt in high school. Dude, I'm 46. I know the game. You know, I'm not a kid. So you're 8. You're 8 years old? Hot dang, you got a lot to learn, kid. What's your favorite game? Are you a Minecrafter? Or are you Roblox? 8 years old. God bless you, kid. God bless you. Fortnite. All right, Fortnite. What do you do in the Fortnite? You play the regular battle royale? Do you get down and dirty, or or you do the Legos? My my cousin's kids played Fortnite. Believe it or not, they're a little bit older than you, but I remember when they were your age. They played Crank 90s. Nice. Nice. Sadly, I play Fortnite myself, but as I've stated many times before, I'm not that good. First person shooters are troublesome. Steve, nice to meet you, Steve. I'm not that great at battle royale games. I shooting games. I have bad aim. I think it's just. I don't know. I think it's just because my reflexes are dulled at my age. No, actually, I've not seen the Minecraft movie yet. Can I be honest? I enjoy a good movie based off a video game. I mean, I've seen the Mario movie. I've seen the Sonic the Hedgehog movies. Those are great. Heck, I remember the original Super Mario Brothers movie from way back in the day with uh, way back in the day there. But I don't know. I'm probably gonna wait out the Minecraft movie till it comes home and stream to go see it. To see it. This way I could kick back in the living room with my kid and we can watch it. Cause I know he doesn't understand what Minecraft is because he's not a gamer like myself. I mean, but you know. All right, it was good talking to you, Steve. Have a good night. Get plenty of sleep. Good luck in school tomorrow. Now that we segued a little bit, had a little bit of fun in the opening act. We're gonna do a little. We're gonna do a little thing. We're gonna get into the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection games. I played those games way back when the Fighting Collection first came out. Definitely good throwbacks to my teenage years of hanging out in the arcades and getting schooled by 18-year-olds that spend nothing but all their free time at the arcades and getting schooled. Just kidding. Oh, goodness gracious. You had me there. You had me there, Mr. You had me there for a moment. I remember being 16, hanging out in the arcade, and I got schooled by this 18-year-old playing Marvel vs. Capcom. Actually, no, it was actually Marvel vs. Superheroes he was playing. And I remember he was playing as Psylocke. And he was schooling everybody. I mean, people had quarters lined up on the cabinet and everything, and he was just getting schooled by Psylocke. It was really wild. He was just schooling everybody, Psylocke. It was great. I jump in, I play Iron Man. Because I figure, okay, cool, Iron Man's cool. I jump in, I play Iron Man. All of a sudden, I get housed. He throws his he throws the side blade. He was basically cheesing his side blade and caught me good and took me out in very few blows, which is bad. The next time around, I got beat by this kid who's playing as Wolverine, and he went to town on everybody. Of course, I jumped in. I was Spider-Man. I played Spider-Man, and I actually played Spider-Man pretty well. It's actually pretty agile. Almost had him. Almost had him. Except for when he pulled out the Berserker Barrage. Nailed me. Game over. Thanks for playing. I was done. Fast forward to 1819, and I'm between classes in college, and I hang out in the old college arcade, which sadly became my go-to spot during most of my college days, sadly. And they had a Marvel superheroes cabinet. Then later on, they changed it. They had a Marvel versus Capcom cabinet. I remember playing against this guy who was able to choose the secret characters. He chose Roll and he was Roll and Akuma, right? Was Akuma in that game? No, he was Roland and Ryu, but he used the Akuma version of Ryu, which was really cool, and he was actually pretty good. He was actually good. I jump in, I pick Wolverine and who else did I pick? I picked Wolverine and Captain America. I kept to the Marvel guys for some reason. And I got brutalized. But you know what all these losses taught me? All these losses taught me how to actually get better. So I would go back from time to time, throw a few quarters in the machine, and I would just practice. And the good thing about being able to practice when you're by yourself in the arcade is if you make a mistake and you make a fool out of yourself, there's nobody there to laugh at you. But I got pretty good. Fast forward to when they came out on a home console on the PlayStation, and I really upped my game a little bit. Now, I'm an admitted button masher. You know, combos are good. I can pull off a few decent combos here and there, but I'm an admitted an admitted button masher. If there's an A8 style group for that, I'd probably be one of the first members. So all I do, I sit and I get lucky. I mash a few buttons, and somehow, some way, I just managed to get lucky. It was, it's fun. No, so when this collection came out, I was in heaven because it had the arcade games I grew up with. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, sadly, I didn't get a chance to play that much when it first came out. I didn't get a real opportunity to play it. So I played it on this collection. And it's crazy. It is admittedly crazy. So when I first played this on stream, about I'd say over, I think, 6 months ago, I played versus mode against somebody, and I don't know how the hell he did it, but he whooped my ass. He whooped me hard. And I put the game away for a while. Focused on other things because I was admittedly embarrassed. Now, not to say that my skills aren't there. I mean, my skills are... My skills are pretty good. But, God's honest truth is as good as I think I am. There's always someone there who's just a step better. And that's the honest truth. When you play games like this and you say you're good at it, there's always somebody greater. And when you overcome that greater person, by hook or by crook, then you can call yourself great. All right, I'm gonna load the game. So unfortunately on my Steam, it takes a little bit of time to load up. Because Steam does not like me very well. Or maybe it does. Maybe it does. Alright, swap over to the big screen. And, oops. I gotta tell the big screen what to put on. There we go.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. Arcade Classics.
It's loud in my ear. I gotta turn the music down a little bit. Not for nothing, but the music is a little overwhelming in my ears. So I gotta kick it down just a little bit. Alright. Alright. Alright, all the settings look good. And what's funny is when I played this originally, it was lagging so hard when it was on the big full screen like this. It was lagging hard. It was lagging hard, and it drove me crazy. Because when it lagged, it was like everything was going super slow. So I had to literally turn the settings all the way down to like the lowest point. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit lower. It's a little too loud. There we go. There we go. So I got a new computer, as you guys know from the last time. I got a brand new system, and now I can actually play this game in full screen, which is pretty awesome. All right. So what we're gonna do tonight, normally I jump offline and I just play one game through all the way and let that be the end of that. But we're gonna do something a little different tonight. We're gonna go into online play, and I'm gonna practice a little bit with a casual match. Anybody that wants to jump in, feel free to jump in and challenge if you guys are on the game. We're gonna go with last week I played the heck out of Children of the Atom. I'm kind of done with that game. Children of the Atom, no lie, is a good game. It's a good X-Men game. But the problem is Colossus is what you call a I don't know what you call it. Is what you call overpowered a little bit in that game. One little diving hit and he takes like a quarter of your health. It's not fun. I played it the other day just to practice, and I ended up cycling because when I play it, if I lose to a certain opponent, I pick up as that opponent. Being able to play as different characters, instead of going back and playing as the same character over and over again. But I jump into when I play as the character I got beaten by. And the reason I do that is so that I can play variety. I can play all the different characters, learn all their base moves, and try to come up with strategies for each character that will help me down the road. It's a good strategy. I've been using that kind of thing since I played these games as a kid. So it actually adds some variety to the game. The only problem is when I played Children of the Atom earlier in the week, it wasn't fun. I was cycling between Colossus, Storm, Iceman, and Sentinel. Couldn't even proceed any further. And I started the game as Wolverine. And I ended up because I just couldn't beat the other. And sooner or later I added Omega Red to the mix. It was really weird. I was just cycling through the same characters. After a while, I got bored. All right, we're gonna jump into Marvel Superheroes. I'm gonna do an in-game standby.
Marvel Superheroes!
And if I get challenged, I'll take on any challenge. It's kind of like an open challenge type thing. Ouch. Alright. We'll start with the Spike. I'm gonna turn down the sound of my headphones. My headphones are a little loud. Alright, starting off with Iron Man.
Showtime!
This is Deja Vu. Problem with me facing Iron Man is I always get caught by his repulsor blast.
Here comes a new challenger!
We got a new challenger already. Okay. And of course, it's Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Why am I not surprised? It seems like all the challengers that play this game do it on Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Select your hero.
I was actually pretty good with Wolverine. You know what? I developed a little bit of
Select your
skill.
assist type. Select your assist type.
I would definitely go.
Select your assist type.
And I'll finish off with
Select your assist. Select your assist type.
We'll go turbo mode. Alright, we got Hulk, Juggernaut, and Colossus. Great.
That's called
Get ready
great
to
Hulk.
kick butt.
engage.
Okay, that works. Ow! Where's my defense? And strange enough, if you look at it, this is the Wolverine that has bone claws. Not the animated claws, which is so... Ow! Okay, he beat my Wolverine. Okay. Ow! I can't control this game. Ow! Here's another thing. Anybody who plays this game is going to takes the spam. Ow. There goes my Wolverine. There goes my Wolverine again. And Spike. Ow! And ow. Okay, problem solved. That works. And... Ow! Ouch! That's not the way to start.
I can't believe it. You're amazing.
Alright. Does he want to go again? Do I want to go again? Nah, we gotta practice a little bit. And we're back to starting again. Ugh.
Showtime!
Here we go. There we go. Shut him, apparently.
Repulsor blast!
Probably would be conducive for me to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Just a little bit right away, since that seems to be the challenges go to game.
Smart bomb!
I had some surprises. I have been challenged by someone who played X-Men Adams.
Whip ball!
Okay.
Whip ball! Smart bomb!
Ow!
Repulsor blast!
Of course, I can call it a repulsor blast.
Web swing!
Ow!
Web swing!
Ow!
Sting. Repulsor Blast.
Repulsor Blast is.
Proton Wave Swing. Superior attack.
Round 2, fight.
Web Swing. Web Swing.
Come on. Seriously?
Maximum Web Ball.
Yeah, it works now. Cooking.
Maximum
Another maximum spider.
Web Ball. Web Swing. Unibeam. 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 Spider Sense Tingle.
Take one back, that's fine. Take one back. Let's see if anybody else jumps in.
Web Swing.
Web swing.
Web Swing.
Web swing.
Web Swing.
Nope. Hey, Stark.
Unibeam.
Over here.
Unibeam. 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 Web Swing.
Oh, he blocked it.
Unibeam. Unibeam. Maximum Spider.
I
Spark
started
Ball.
too high.
Unibeam.
Alright, good. That's it.
Web
Just
Swing.
drop kick on him. Ow.
Proton Cannon. Unibeam. Spark Ball. Web Swing.
Ouch. Ouch. Hey, this is where my strategy kicks in. Well, my gameplay strategy. Is now I'm up as Iron Man. And my first opponent? Cap.
Shield Slash. Here comes a new challenger.
Let's see, what game is this new challenger gonna go with? Oh, okay. Marvel Superheroes. Okay. Alright. I'm in. Alright. Okay. There we go. I guess he's not challenging me. I guess this person's not challenging me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. He jumped in the challenge. I guess he wasn't expecting everybody to actually respond to the challenge.
Repulsor Blast.
Alright, good. I got the repulsor there.
Repulsor Blast.
No, I don't want to do the repulsor.
Unibeam.
There you go. Let's start. Let's switch it again.
Unibeam. Charging Star.
Oh! Damn it, Steve. Why'd you do that?
Repulsor Blast. Shield
This is
Slash.
Civil War before Civil War was a thing.
Unibeam. Proton Cannon.
Yeah! Not gonna cooperate? No, not enough.
Repulsor Blast.
There we go.
Superior
That's how
attack.
you do it. That's how you do it. I'm in a very awkward position on my class, by the way. It's just my tab is like right by my right wall.
Unibeam.
And
Unibeam.
it creates a very weird thing. 'Cause I'm
Flash.
I want to see something. Did it not change my... Yeah, it didn't change my things. Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, I wanted my... Yeah, I did change it back. That's right. This is not what I wanted here. Yeah, none. I don't want that to be a thing, because that button's don't press that button. I'm gonna change that back. Ah, come on. There's no lines going off those infinity, so maybe we'll do something easy. Alright.
Shield Flash.
Takes it out. Not exactly cutting edge. And the rematch everyone's been waiting for. Iron Man vs. Spider-Man. Showtime! Computer players tendency. The game's AI system has a tendency to do what most players do. Juggle in corners. So one thing I never got around when playing games like this is the whole juggling thing. Players have the inability to actually juggle their opponents in corners and basically keep them from moving at all. Drives me crazy. When the game's AI does the same thing, it's like, what the hell? Alright, come on, this is what I was supposed to do when I was playing Spider-Man, by the way. Come on. Damn. Spider Sense team. 1, 2, fight.
Proton Cannon.
No, it's my jam. Gems to stones. They're always gems in the comics, but the MCU turned them into stones. And then in the comics, then Sue and
Smart Bomb.
Ow. Armor. That's not gonna help.
Wind Swing. Repulsor Blast. Repulsor Blast.
Come on. Give me Proton Cannon. Alright, that works. Come on, give me Proton Cannon.
Smart Bomb. Proton Cannon. Superior attack.
Superior attack.
Here comes a new
New
challenger.
challenger, which renders that null and void. And we're playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Of course we are. Alright.
Select your heroes. Select your assist type.
Magneto.
Select your assist type. Select your assist type.
Okay.
Select your assist type.
So we got Wolverine. You know what? Still like right.
That's what I expected.
Still like right. And the Thanos? Nah, Sentinel.
Select your assist type.
That's what I expected.
Sentinel. I'm actually not bad with Sentinel. Except he's slow.
Your move.
Get ready.
It's one thing. Really? Iron Man and the Master of Magnetism. Take that, Magneto.
Danger.
Yeah, something like that.
Smart ball.
Alright, good. So I'm talking about jumping in the corner. This guy's jumping in the corner and it's not letting me out. This looks like that's the only way I can do it. And second correction.
Here you go!
There goes my right.
Power up.
Combination of generations is stupid.
Your move.
Come on, where's my... there goes my... And she just took out my right. And she just tackled Sentinel.
Power drain.
She got through the Sentinel. The hell? And the worst part is if I actually come on. Alright, so the time limit there, I'm gonna hit it. Alright, let's just say I'm gonna lose. Took out Magneto, you see.
Bye-bye.
You got that killer instinct.
Wrong game. That's 2 losses in casual. Alright, let's go again. Okay. Alright. This challenger wants to go again. Okay.
Select your hero. Your assist type. Select your
Yeah, babe.
assist type.
Okay, and it's...
Cool decision.
And...
Select your
Captain
assist
Commando.
type.
Okay. Fine. I need someone with agility.
Select your assist type.
That's what I expected.
Select your assist
What I
type.
expected.
And...
Select your assist type.
We're gonna do because time ran out. We'll just selection time ran out. We're just gonna do. Hey, Dream, what's up?
Battle for survival begins.
How you doing? Glad you can make it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. This guy's faster, bro. I forgot insult to injury and beat me down.
I almost had a heart
After the
attack there.
fact. Why am I having, I have so many issues with the microphone tonight. I don't know what it is. I think it's the, oh, you know what it is? I think I know what it is, and stupid me should have figured that out by now. I am going to... There we go. How am I coming through now? Am I coming through a little bit better? There we go. How am I coming through now? Am I coming through a little bit better? Teeny tiny better. Well,
I'm a shout. Showtime.
I don't know. I had issues with my microphone when I jumped in. You know what I think it is? Oh, the game's music is loud as hell. That's probably why. There we go. I gotta turn the game's music down a little bit. That's probably why. The music of the game is overpowering the,
Spider sting.
it's overpowering everything else. Okay.
Unity. Web throw.
Yeah, I don't know. Right before I came on, my microphone was giving me some issues.
Web swing.
Oh, jeez. There we go. It was as if the,
Web ball.
yeah. It was as if the mic decided it didn't want to work. I managed to get it working, but I have a feeling that... Hang on. I'm gonna try something else. I have a feeling the mic... There we go. There we go. I think that's better. Yeah, you know what? There you go. That's why it had the noise. No. That's yeah. Screw it. All right. I'm gonna try. How's that? Am I coming in a little bit better? Actually, there's one more thing I could probably do. Because I think about the same. Okay. All right. I think I might know why. There we go. There we go. That's probably it. I gotta turn it there. There. Turn off the... There we go. Okay. My voice is very soft. Is that coming through a little bit better? Yeah, I'm not a shouter. About the same. Great. Well, I'm not a shouter. I'm you know, if I was a shouter, I would be like, hey! You know what the problem is? It's dang it. It's got to be something with my mouse, with my oh, you know why? Okay, I think I know why. And I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna turn that off. Okay. You know what it is? It's the noise gate. Where is it? Hang on a second. There we go.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, new challenger. All right. Ha! Children of the Atom, the bane of my existence currently. All right. Typical standby Wolverine. And he's playing Silver Samurai. Okay. Which means he's going to choose with the... Yeah. I would treat the people moves like this game. Yeah, come on. No! Ow! Set me on fire, I don't you? Oh, you will fall. Ow. Now look at this guy juggling me in the corner. Ow!
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Ow! Ow! Ooh. Ow! He's fucking juggling in the corner. That's not good. Get out of here. Yep, there we go. Oh, that's not the one. Ow. Ah, there we go. Of course. Of course, that didn't work. You repeat well. Yes, I do. Wow. Time Arcade's got my number. Alright, you know what? Yeah, we'll rematch again, Arcade. Except this time, I think I got your number because, you know what, in all honesty, I've used Sentinel pretty damn well in this game. Sentinel I can use very well in this game. Whoop, except come on. No, rocket punch. Why am I going so slow? Come on, rocket punch. No. There we go. Ow.
You win.
No! I got destroyed.
Round 2. Fight.
Spamming a move? Okay. There we go. Ow. The juggle in the corner doesn't help me, and I can't get out of the corner because it puts me right back in. There we go.
You win.
Alright, that works.
Round 3. Fight.
Rocket punch. Oh. Rocket punch. Ouch. No! Can't move out of the corner. Ow. Can I pull up upset? Oh! It came close. It came close, but I didn't pull it off. Oh, you have fallen before the might of my victorious blade. Alright, he wants to go again. Alright. Arcade wants to go again. Okay. Now what? Oh, it's gonna go Mega Red on me. Okay. Alright, we'll go Cyclops. We'll go Cyclops. Mojo World. We'll go Cyclops this time. I'm actually not that bad with Cyclops. Cyclops is kind of like Ryu in most respects. I can just tag him with Octoplasts.
Up the glass.
Nope.
Up the glass.
Ow! Come on. This time I'm moving around. Ow!
Omega strike. Omega strike. Up the glass. Omega strike. Up the glass.
Ouch!
Gene strike. Omega. Up the glass. Omega. Up the glass. Up the glass. Up the glass. Omega
Come on.
destroyer.
Ah, damn it! Wow!
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Chuckles me right in the corner.
Up the
Come on!
Up the glass.
No, wrong Octoplast.
Up the glass.
There we go.
Up the glass. Gene strike.
There we go.
Up the glass. Destroyer.
I thought I dodged that.
You win.
Dun dun dun! Yes! I know. Why's my connection yellow all of a sudden? Oh, green and yellow. Alright. Alright, I'll give it one more go. Alright, we'll go Storm. We'll go Storm. And it's gonna go Colossus. Oh, we got a Kuma! Okay.
Round 1.
The Kuma's the hidden character in this game. Unlockable only if you beat the game, believe it or not. Which means I'm screwed. Ah. Yes, believe it or not, he's beating up a yeah, what the heck?
You win.
You win. No, I didn't.
Round 2.
I'm not winning, believe it or not. I'm not doing good tonight. This is not. Ah, what the hell? Again, juggle it. Come on, Storm. There we go. There we go. Okay,
You win.
that works. That's called skin in your teeth. That's what they call that, skin of your teeth. There we go. Oh, ow, 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 ow. No, no, no. Ow! I couldn't even do a lightning storm. Jeez. Ha! Ability to win is genetic. Oh, dude. Okay, fine. 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 Oh, you're going, he's going, Alright, we're gonna have a real fight. No, he's got a Kuma again. Damn it!
Round
What the
one.
hell? I thought he was going spiral. I thought he had spiral chucks. Nope. Akuma. Alright, fine. Yep, that's right. Chicken me in the corner. Why the hell would... Wow.
Round two. Fight.
There we go. I'm beside myself right now. You want to throw fireballs? I'll throw side blasts. Okay. What the hell? There you go. Oh, that kind of sucks. Ow! Okay, that was lucky.
You win.
That got lucky.
Round three. Fight.
Ow! No! No! Oh, jeez. There we go. Ah. Really? Alright, come on. There we go. Ah, dang it. Almost. Almost. Come on. Gotta pad the runtime, don't ya? Alright, dude, you kicked my ass about half a dozen times now. Are you getting tired of it? Probably not. Alright. Let me guess, you're gonna go with Kuma. No, I pulled the Kuma card. Okay.
Round one.
Alright, now let's see.
Dancing sword.
Vengeance sword, okay.
Dancing sword.
So you're gonna use the vengeance sword attack on me. Okay. Alright, let's see.
Dancing sword. Dancing sword. Dancing sword.
She's using a vengeance sword. Using a vengeance sword to tag me in the corner. There we go. There we go. Spyro's in her Starman form. Catch me.
Dancing sword.
Nope.
You
No!
win.
I lost by virtue of time.
Dancing.
Oh, wow. All of a sudden, the server's down. What the hell?
Dancing sword.
The server's... There we go. What the hell happened? The server just balls up there.
Dancing sword.
Wow. The game server just went completely lag.
Round
Wow, what the hell?
three. Fight.
What's up with the game server? It just went completely lag on me. And I know my stream is working. It's the game. That's the problem when you play games like this. server, my server and the opponent servers, if they're not that great, it causes some funny issues.
Dancing sword.
And it's on.
Dancing sword. Dancing sword. Dancing sword.
Yeah, vengeance like that. Oh, come on. Oh, no!
You win.
Ah, I couldn't pull off the super move. Trying to pull off the Mega Fireball, but it didn't work. Oh. Dude. Dude, you had me. You had me, dude. Alright, I'll give you one more. One last one. That's it. That's it. And then I gotta move on, because you're really killing me stride here. Oh, wow. Stop. Why are you lagging so hard, dude? We use Sentinel. Guess what? We're gonna have ourselves a Sentinel fight. We're gonna have ourselves a Sentinel fight. We're gonna have a Sentinel battle. His Sentinel got me! And he added insult to injury on that one. Not good. Dude, good. Hell? Okay. Certainly Sentinel. But I didn't see that one coming. Ah! Yeah, Sentinel versus Sentinel. The Sentinels are mutant hunters. All right, this guy's got me beat. I'm sorry. Yeah, he left it. I guess it got embarrassing to. I guess it got embarrassing to Showtime. You still can't hear me? What the hell is going on? What is going on with... You know what? I'm just gonna drop out of this for a minute. Ugh. That's why. Why aren't you hearing me? I tweaked everything here. Should I not tweak? There we go. Barely? Why? 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 Why barely? Why is my microphone not playing nicely? Draw the input gain up a little bit. Oh. Ow. And just set camera because my camera likes to move around a lot. What about now? Can you hear me now? Am I better now? Is it better now? You know what? I'll just turn the gain up to maximum. There you go. Nope, no. That's weird. I'm coming. My stream mic is coming through. It is coming through pretty There we go. There we go. Whoa. I'm coming. Wow, that's weird. I don't know why you can't hear me. I have no idea why you can't hear me. I'm actually, mic is actually pretty damn, I don't know what the hell's happening here. I don't know why you can't hear me. Yeah. You're gonna record. You're gonna send me a thing on Discord. Okay. I don't know why the mic is not sounding high with you, but this is what you call troubleshooting on the go. Oh. All right, let me pull up your. All right, let me hear this. I'm gonna take a listen real fast. Huh. All right, I'm gonna close that off. Nine seconds talking, the mic didn't even pick up on your phone. The mic on your phone didn't pick you up at all? What the hell? Huh. That's weird. You know what? Oh, you know what? Go in here. That's so weird, because all my settings... Hang on a second. I want to see something. This is going to be like the weirdest thing I've ever done, but... not so much weird. Alright, I gotta go into... You know what? I'll just do it this way. Okay. Alright. There's gonna be a lot of feedback for a second there, but I just want to see if something comes through. There's gonna be a lot of feedback for a second there, but I just want to see if something comes through. That's so weird. That's so weird. I mean, I'm coming through on... Came through there. Let me see. There's the... Okay. Huh. Volume of your laptop's up really high and I'm barely coming through. Volume of your laptop's up really high and I'm barely coming through. I am barely coming through. I am barely coming through. Wow. That's weird. Wow. That's weird. That's so weird. Because my OBS says that my volume is actually shooting up in the yellow, which is where it's supposed to be. I wonder if it's the... Well, the bitrate is fine. Huh. That's weird. Hold on a second. Let me look at one more thing. Because I wonder if it's... Oh. How about now? Is it coming through now? Am I much louder now? Ah, there it is. That's why. That's what was happening. That's what was happening. I had the audio in the outgoing audio on my OBS. I had lowered the volume a little bit because for some reason it was jumping into the red, and I lowered it just so that it can fare a little bit better, but apparently it went a little too low, and that's probably why it wasn't coming through as loud as it was supposed to. That's so weird. That is so weird. Let me just run one more setting through. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. I gotta turn that off. Okay. How about now? I turned off the compressor on my one thing. It is a good thing you came on tonight. Otherwise, it would have been like lowballed. But in all honesty, I probably would have figured it. I probably would have just adjusted the audio in post. Yeah, stay there. Who's high pass? Wow, okay. That's so weird. You know what? There we go. I'm gonna just... There we go. I'm gonna throw this on there. Okay. Oh, that's better. That's better? Wow, okay. I went low. What? I went low again. Okay. How's that? How's that now? Am I coming through again strong? Meh. What does meh mean? Give me a definitive answer here. I'm buffering. How am I buffering? Oh, because I hit something on my Stream Deck. That's probably it. I hit a button on my Stream Deck meaning to shut it, and that's probably why it buffered a little bit. Am I solid again? As in, you're louder than you were, but still not as loud? Oh my god. Okay, there we go. How's that? Is the audio better now? I hope the audio is better now. Oh boy. The same. Oh boy. What was the setting I had that actually you said, oh, it's better? Just a bit better? Not by much? Not by much, huh? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, that's because it, yeah, that's because I had the, a little static. That's because alright, I gotta turn it back to where I had it. Come on, noise gate. There we go. Alright, do I have any filters in? Oh, that's why. That's why I have that filter in there. Alright, how about now? Do I sound any better now? Or do I sound lower now? Because I had a, there. I'm gonna turn the noise gate down just a little bit. Oh, that's why. Boom arm. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Alright. Not lower, but not louder. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Dream is helping me troubleshoot my audio because apparently my microphone is coming in a little too soft. So it's either I raise the tone of my voice. So you heard me that time. So I either raise the tone of my voice or I tweak the my mic settings, which apparently were somewhat garbaged, which is really weird. Alright, I'm going to turn this up a little bit. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit too. Oh, because I got closer to the mic? Oh, okay. So I got to be literally on top of the mic, is what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, so I'm literally on top of it right now, and I'm like Hi. And it looks weird because the mic is off to my left, so it's really weird. I guess if I'm gonna sit up, I think I then have to raise the boom arm a little bit. Just trying not to have the mic in focus, but I guess I don't have much of a choice. I'm gonna have to be like those singers with the microphone in front of me like this, and everything goes super high. I guess so. I don't know how the big dogs. Dude. All right. Biochemical behavior. Oh, Dave, you weren't here at the start of the stream. You weren't. It's a shame you didn't jump in at the very start of this thing. I had a chatter who I had somebody in chat who was very naughty. Let's just say he was extremely naughty. He was like well, let's just say I'll tell you I'll tell you in Discord real fast what he said. I'll tell you in Discord what he said. Read your Discord, Jane. That's what this person. And of course I banned him because in all honesty, I don't tolerate that stuff. So kind of went into a little tirade, and it was right in my opening monologue too, which is, I was bringing everybody up to speed on what's been going on with me this past week. But yeah, he kind of went a little bit off the deep end there. Now, of course, I banned him. Yeah, very naughty. I banned him, of course. I had to. I had no choice. Because I don't tolerate that kind of nonsense. It was it was remarkable. And then where's my chat? And then of course I had somebody else jump in right off the bat that tried to get me with an age-old joke. I'm not going to. I'll tell you the joke. In Discord. In your Discord message. Let's see. It's a childish, age-old joke that I grew up with, and I'm sure you've heard growing up. But yeah, this was an age-old joke. And it was pretty bad, actually. It's pretty bad. It was funny though, because he. I said to him, I says, kid, I says, I'm not gonna gravitate that with an answer because, well, it's let's just say that joke it's a little questionable to respond to on air, but I'm not going to respond to that. Yeah, I typed it out in Discord. I typed it out in the Discord because, because the answer is, yeah. It's a childish gag that I grew up with as a kid, and I've heard it so many times in my life that I don't fall for it anymore. But it's comical though. It's comical, but I don't fall. I don't fall for it anymore. So I says, yeah, right. So he turned around and he was like, damn, like he messed up. He claimed he was 8 years old, but I don't know how true that was. Yeah, that was quite a comical moment in the beginnings of things. It was quite a comical moment. Okay. You know what? Before I do that, I want to tweak the... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, game difficulty. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay. That's why. Okay. What about the special moves? No. No, we're not gonna do that. Oh, no, we're not gonna do that. Because none of the other games have it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if he's to watch it or nothing, so I gotta kind of be careful what I say. But, yeah, I kind of agree. But, you know, I love a good joke, I love a good gag. But at the same time, potty humor is... No, I want the English version. Okay. In-game standby.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2, New Age of Heroes.
I know, right? I gotta fix the mods. I know, I really do. I know the Why did that, like... Alright, I gotta tell the mods to lay off the symbols, that's the problem.
Here comes a new challenger.
And I didn't even fix the, things. Alright. We got a challenger for, Marvel vs. Street Fighter. Okay. We're gonna go with Ryu. And... We'll go with Spider. We're gonna go with Spider-Man. We'll just roll with it.
Come on. Spider sense tingling.
Ready. Fight.
Oh, great. Alright. I didn't even fix fix the damn moveset. I'm gonna have to roll with a chunk moveset here. Duh. It would be helpful if I switched over. Yeah. See, I did a shot. I gotta set it to auto turn. I gotta set something to make it auto turn. Because, yes. Ta-da. Just in time to watch me get my ass kicked. And the Master Spider got me. My range? Okay. Ow! There we go, crawl assault. Hits the less. Yep. There we go. Come on. I wish there was a way I could make a universal setting for controls in all games. I really wish there was a way I could make a universal setting. And there goes Ryu.
Final justice. Shield slash. Final justice. Final justice.
Yeah, Final Justice whacked me. The music went. The music was loud.
Freedom prevails.
There we go. Yeah, no. No. No, because I wanted to tweak the... I gotta tweak control settings for the games. Alright, so this partner. Why is this like this? Okay. Partner A and partner B. Okay. Let's see. Punch. And now we're gonna do a kick here. High punch and high kick. And now we're gonna high punch. We're gonna go low punch. Low punch and high punch. Low punch and high punch. Low kick and high kick. Low kick and low punch, low kick. Alright, up. Yeah, that's low kick. And low kick. And this is going to be low kick, high kick. No, this is low kick, high kick. This is low kick, and it's low punch. Ah, dang it.
Here comes a new challenger.
Here comes a new challenger. Alright, we're gonna do Street Fighter again. Okay, we're gonna do Marvel vs. Street Fighter again. And because I didn't do it. Alright. There we go. And because I didn't switch the control scheme, The server I'm on is lagging like crazy. The server this guy is on is lagging. Oh well. Spoiler rods, but stuff the child.
Ready.
It's good thing this isn't a ranked match. I didn't tweak my moveset yet. And there goes his Wolverine. Probably the only time I'll actually win. This is probably the only time I'm really gonna win. Ow. Optic blast. I'm just slamming him around.
Do it.
Double team. Ouch.
Your turn.
Dude. What is up with this guy's connection? I've never seen the slowest thing before. Come on. It's like in slow motion here. There's a very high ping. It's a very high ping here. That's what it is. It's high ping.
Optic blast.
Ah. Ow.
Your turn.
No, Ryu, why did you come back in? Because that... Ugh. That was rough. That was very, very rough. That was very, very rough, guys. Very rough. The ping was... The ping was nasty. Dude, the ping's nasty. Yeah, no, I'm... No. No, the ping was terrible. Partner A, partner B. I want the low punch, high punch. I want the low kick. I want the low kick, high kick here. I want the... Oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that's because the ping on that guy's, the ping on that guy's thing was high as all get out. Low punch, low kick. Okay. Low kick, high kick. Alright, that works. That works. Yeah.
Capcom presents. Select your heroes.
Alright. Alright. let's prioritize.
Select
We'll
your
go with
assist type.
Spidey.
Select your assist type.
Oh, okay, we have Jin there. I can deal with Jin. And I haven't used my game in a while.
We are back. Who will survive? Engage.
Web ball.
Oh, that works. Cool. Oh, neat. Okay, I like that.
Web ball. Come on. Hey.
Okay, I guess that works. That works.
Hey.
That's how I'm able to tag in, I guess. It's been a while since I tagged in. Uh-oh, come on. Yeah?
Come on. Spider.
There we go.
Web ball. Hey.
Yeah, there's no medium punch in this game. It's either low punch, high punch, or otherwise. Go, assault. Okay. I need to get some Wu-Tang. This seems to be the go-to game for challenges, so I barely played this particular one. I'm not used to Marvel vs. Capcom 2. There we go. Stop before it's struck down. Got him. Oh! Spider down. Okay, that works.
Time over.
Oh, I won. I actually won. I actually won.
I just can't believe it. You're
This is a good combination here. Well, I prefer Ryu, but I accidentally chose Jin. But Jin isn't that bad. Alright, stage 2.
Is tingling.
Get ready to kick butt. Engage.
Web ball.
Sentinel is slow and clumsy, but he packs a punch, literally. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is kind of like a love letter to the Marvel vs. Capcom fighting games back in the day. It was before they went into 3D with Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And they started using more three-dimensional style imagery and effects. Alright, Jim. didn't switch the... Alright, I didn't switch the punch. Okay, left was the... Yeah, I did switch the punches and the kicks. Okay. I did switch the punches and the kicks. Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh, one punch sentinel goes flying. Two-one combo. Alright, I need Jim.
Come on. Hey.
Oh, what the hell?
Hey.
There you go. Notice how Jim does that type good when he uses his armor.
Come on.
Ouch. Lots of the spider.
Web ball. Hey. Web ball.
Bring in the clones.
Web ball.
Challenger. We got ourselves a new challenger. Sure. Okay. Okay. Bring it on, Cat. Let's see what you got. I'm feeling a little more confident, I think.
Select your hero.
Alright, let's see.
Select your
Spidey.
assist type.
Alright, we're gonna go Spidey. We're gonna go Ryu this time.
Select your assist type. Select your assist type. Select your assist type.
No, I don't want Joe Valentine. I want Ryu.
Select your
Projectile
assist type.
type. And, oh, well, okay, I guess I do get Joe. Okay. Alright, Joe Valentine isn't that bad. Joe Valentine from the Resident Evil series. Why is it I'm getting matched with... Why am I getting matched with... Alright, I have to... Why am I getting matched with,
Hey.
the guys from, with players whose ping is, like, terrible?
Come on.
The ping lag is horrible. For some crazy reason. I get you getting matched up with people with terrible ping. Ow, my Joe just got clawed. There goes Joe. Ryan's got to go it alone. One-man army. I can't pull up an offense. This is laggy. Alright, there goes the secure. Okay, one down. And there goes Engage. Smack me around like a little dick. Okay. Oh. Oh, come on. I can't put up a defense here. Wow. 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 Dude. This, if they're gonna make any further improvements to this game, they gotta put a regional selection when they do it with online play. Because this is bad. I'm getting matched with high ping players. And this is hard. This is terrible. Wow. I didn't ask for that beating, but there it is. Oh, so add insult to injury by walking on me. Cannot properly sync with opponent. Of course not. Why couldn't I possibly sync with the opponent? I know why. Those reasons. Start this match again.
Web ball. Hey. Come on.
There we go. There we go. That takes him out. Yeah, you know what it is? It's not so much me. It's the ping from other opponents. You see, when you key in, when you key into matches in an online forum, you're subject to the mercy of whoever it is you get matched with and their internet connection. That's why multiplayer games are... That's why multiplayer games are so rough. And the problem with multiplayer games is they lag the stream. The problem is they lag the stream.
You win.
And when they lag the stream, what ends up happening is... that's why it makes multiplayer games, especially like shooters and whatnot, tough to play when you're dealing with a lobby with high buffers, with high pings. Because the problem with high ping is it slows everything down. And as a result, it can stand that sometimes it crashes people's games and streams. There we go.
Come on. Hey. Come on.
There goes Wolverine.
Web ball.
There we go. Damn it, I missed the maximum spider.
Come on. Web ball.
Hurry up!
Web ball. Web ball. Web ball.
Where's my... There we go.
You win.
So close.
I just
And yet
can't
not far enough.
believe it. You're amazing.
All right.
Spider sense is tingling.
The battle for survival begins. Engage.
Boom.
Web swing. Hey.
There we go. Tear him down. There you go. Ow. What the? No. The more lucky shines out of you. Ow. Cancel out my Maximus Spider. Ouch.
Hey.
There we go.
Web ball. Hey.
No.
Hey.
There we go. Ow. No, 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 no. There we go. Oh, shockwave. Again.
I just can't believe it. You're amazing.
I know, I'm amazing. I know. My camera likes to spin. Alright. And nobody's challenged me again.
Engage.
Web swing. Be gone.
Oh, God. I want my mummy. I want my mummy.
Be gone.
Oh, really? Ouch. Oh, I got popped in the head by a mummy cake sarcophagus. Alright, Jim, get out of there.
Come on.
Oh, jeez. There we go. No match for this guy. There we go. Ouch. There we go. No. Shane, what are you doing? There we go. Just keep Spidey in. Okay. Okay, that works. I want a heal. That was not good. Spider-Man got taken out. I got my Leo and Puma left. I think this might be the one. Ow. Uh-oh, this is the one I think we'll take taken down here. It's not good. Oh! You lose. I went what? 5 levels? Not bad.
You lose. Don't you want a rematch?
Nah.
Don't give up. Challenge again.
Ugh. Woo. I think I got second place. Yeah, I got first and second place in this game. I got first place like a while ago.
Capcom.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I done did. Yes, thank you. I did pretty damn good. Considering I barely played Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I actually didn't do that badly. I mean, it was pretty cool. Now, they included a lot of good features in this game. Not only being able to play online, which again, you're at the mercy of the ping. But they made it authentic. I mean, you got a coin button here. So if you choose to have insert coins instead of free play, you can press the button and you can actually insert coins like you do in an old school arcade game, which is pretty neat. The music is good. See? Yeah, my connection strength is pretty good. But the problem is I'm subject to the other players' pings. Their connection strength, if they're not good, then I'm screwed. That's pretty much how it is. And as I was saying before, that's one of the drawbacks of playing games online. Because what ends up happening is you end up having to play the game kind of tries to match the internet strengths for both players, but if the player you're playing against has a weaker internet connection, unfortunately you are throttled to that internet connection, which makes it hard to play games like this, especially games that are fast-paced, that you really got to pull off moves, because then as you've seen, that ends up with a lot of slowdown and a lot of lag, and in some cases it actually can kill a game. I've seen videos of players with low lag, with high ping and extreme lag on their game, end up crashing the game as a result of the ping lag. The game actually crashed, and the worst part is if you're doing that in, say, like a ranked mode, or a mode where where if you leave the game prior to the end of the match, you can get penalized and end up not being able to queue in for maybe a good 20-30 minutes, depending upon the game. I've seen that happen. I was playing Valorant once, and I was playing a ranked game, but my stream connection was so bad that because my stream apparently was weak at the time, I had too much. It was pulling too hard on my GPU, so I was lagging pretty bad. I got into the game, but I couldn't do anything, and as a result, everything started freezing. So to prevent the stream from crashing, I exited out of the game to try to release some of the resources. And I went back into the game, and it said, naughty, you left the game too early, so now you're gonna get penalized 5 minutes. You can't queue in for 5 minutes. I sent their tech support a message saying, listen, the queue penalty is not my fault because my system did a nosedive. So it wasn't really me leaving the game. I mean, I know I've seen people rage quit and just leave matches just because they're ticked, and that's that. But that was out of my control. The reason why games do that, Dream, the reason why they implement those kind of rules is to prevent players from rage quitting in the middle of a match. So yeah, if you're losing, you can easily exit out of the game, and there you go, exit out of the match. But in a ranked game where you're playing for position, they penalize you for leaving the match early because they're trying to keep it fun for everybody. They're trying to keep the level of competitiveness up. If one person says screw it, throws their controller and leaves the game just because they couldn't get a kill shot, saying like Call of Duty or something, that's ridiculous. It ruins the fun for everybody else. So they penalize you for that. They penalize you and they say, okay, nope, guess what? You can't queue into a match for X amount of time because you decided, oh, I'm just not going to be bothered with playing anymore because I'm losing, so I'm going to take my ball and go home. And that's the reason why they do that. And that's the same for any game. I haven't seen that happen with this game, but because I don't last long enough in the match to actually have that happen. But I've seen other fighting games where that happened in Q. I think in Tekken. I think in Tekken it does. I think they do that in Tekken. If you leave in the middle of a fight, they penalize you. But check this out. There's a lot of additions they made to this game. Now they have different images for this game, which is pretty cool. This is just your main graphic. This is an even cooler one with a bunch of the different main characters from some of the old Marvel vs. Capcom style games, or the versus style games here. You have Darkstalkers represented here. You got Street Fighter, Marvel. You have it's weird because they have it's basically one Street Fighter guy, one Darkstalker, Captain Commando, who's a wild card Capcom character, and the rest are Marvels. And then you go into each individual game, they give you some art for it. So this is from X-Men Children of the Atom. I mean, look at this art. This is actually pretty cool. And they actually give you in each individual game, they give you the... this is actually art taken from the panels of the cabinets, both in US and Japan. This is a Japanese one. It's a promotional pamphlet in Japan promoting the game. As you can see, it's written in Japanese, which is pretty cool. Here's another promotional pamphlet here, showing all the different characters and screenshots and all that. Now this is the English. This is the English version. This is pretty cool. So this is the English version right here, and it's the same thing, but it's a little different. I mean, extra. This is back then. 300 megabits was pretty high for an arcade cabinet. So this game had a big. This game had a high resolution than any of the other fighting games that Capcom had put out prior to this. And here's your other promotional pamphlet in English this time, with all the different characters and stuff. So that's pretty cool. This is the end of the pamphlet. I think this is the back panel of the pamphlet with you got a nice little close-up of Wolverine here and a Storm. That's pretty cool. And here we go, another one here. I think this is that's another Japanese. We got some more pamphlets, and this is the instruction cards. Again, this is in Japanese, so we're gonna squeeze by the Japanese. Here's the English one. This is the instruction card. This actually was on the cabinets, I believe up where the joystick is. This is kind of like and now they give you design documents from how the game was designed, so you get to see there's drawings of the animations that each of the characters have, which is pretty neat. So I have that for that. They got the same things from Marvel superheroes. This is a neat little pencil drawing of the main characters there. Blackheart looks like a freaking nutcase. I mean, he kind of looks like Venom with spikes coming out of his head. And there's Captain America. And this is The Marvel Superheroes game was themed around the storyline of Marvel Comics involving the Infinity Gauntlet. If you've seen the the MCU movies, that's where that storyline is kind of lifted from. Storyline called Infinity War, Infinity Gauntlet. They were back-to-back stories involving Thanos and the Infinity Gems. And during this time, you had different versions of each of the characters. The Hulk is extremely interesting in this version because this version of the Hulk is is what they originally called the Merged Hulk, which later got its own personality as the Professor. Basically, it's the Savage Hulk mixed with Dr. Banner's brains, which is pretty cool. So you got more promotional art here, game design hints, more instruction cards, demos, a lot of artistry they put in this. Here's a close up of how they did Iron Man dropping in. Here's a nice little art from X-Men vs. Street Fighter. X-Men vs. Street Fighter was the first Marvel crossover game which didn't feature your conventional characters. It was just X-Men. It was the first game, believe it or not. They took some of the core characters from Children of the Atom, and it's the first game that actually added Rogue and Gambit as playable characters. So X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Rogue and Gambit were playable characters in this game, which is pretty neat. There's individual shots of all of them. This is pretty cool. There's Rogue and all the colors. This is Gambit. Sabretooth. There's all Juggernaut, Magneto. You can actually play as villains Juggernaut and Magneto in this game. Something you could do only if you beat Children of the Atom. If you made it through the entire game of Children of the Atom without dying or something, you end up unlocking the ability to play as Juggernaut or Magneto, and then that hidden character Akuma. And Apocalypse was the villain, who was the big bad. Magneto was the big bad in Children of the Atom, and Thanos was the big bad in Marvel Superheroes. Apocalypse is the first X-Men villain to be featured in both X-Men vs. Street Fighter and Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. He was the big bad in both games. My favorite characters, obviously I like Ryu, Street Fighter's Ryu. His combo moves are pretty slick, and I used to spam a lot of people with the Hadouken Fireball. I still do when I'm able to pull it off. If I had to go on Marvel's side, it would have to be either Spider-Man or Wolverine, in all honesty. Yeah, I know, nerd. It'd have to be Spider-Man or Wolverine, because their combos are easy to pull off. Iron Man is not bad if you use it right. This is Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. Their second crossover game. And they included Cyclops again in this game. This game actually had there were hidden skins for some of these characters in this game, where you had an armor-suited. You had Spider-Man's Spidey armor, which, if you hit the right button combinations, he would have a silver and black color scheme, which was his Spidey armor. So that was pretty cool. And then you had a darker colored version of Captain America, who supposedly was was written as U.S. agent. And then you have your Gray Hulk, was the alternate for regular Hulk here. Blackheart, Omega Red, was originally in Children of the Atom. That's my boy. That's my boy from Street Fighter right there. I mean, Ken's not bad either, but Dan. Dan is a character from Street Fighter Alpha, from the Street Fighter Alpha series of games. He is basically a loser. He's like the weakest character. I mean, you could pull off insane combos if you know how to use them right, but otherwise he's just weak. He's terrible. Kuma, big nasty. Cyber Akuma was a hidden character in Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. If you beat Apocalypse, Cyber Akuma was the actual last guy. Whereas in X-Men vs. Street Fighter, if you beat Apocalypse, you face off against your tag team partner in a one-on-one match to the finish. You have to actually beat Cyber Akuma in Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. It's pretty cool. And of course you got more promotional right there. And then you got Marvel vs. Capcom. This was the definitive crossover game to feature Marvel, variety of Marvel characters and a variety of Capcom characters. This is the one that had all the sequels: Marvel vs. Capcom 2, 3, 3 Ultimate, and then most recently Infinity. So you have a variety of different characters here, and in this one they replaced Iron Man with War Machine, which was an interesting replacement, but he used the same moveset as Iron Man, if you think about it. And it also included Venom. I think it was the first, it included Venom in this one too, so that's cool. And there's all the characters in their artistic glory. And here's the big bad of that game, Onslaught. This is by far the Marvel vs. Capcom franchise of games. Had the hardest, in my opinion, the hardest final bosses in any of the games, in any of the crossover games. I mean, yeah, Apocalypse was no slouch, but after a while you kind of figure out how to beat him. You just gotta block and jump, and you just gotta block his drill and then hit him in the face a few times. Onslaught has 2 different forms in this game, and he is tough as nails to beat. So this is his first form. The character of Onslaught was created in the 90s, during a time when Marvel decided that they were just gonna, I don't know what the hell they were thinking, but they created this character who's part Professor X, part Magneto, and he actually attacked the X-Men, and it was what led into what was known as the Heroes Reborn universe, where the Fantastic Four and the Avengers were all shunted to an alternate world. A very convoluted story, and their origins were redone in a more modern, and were given a more modern twist. And Jim Lee, who's no relation to Stan Lee, Jim Lee was the main artist for the Heroes Reborn, and his art was pretty slick. So there's your Street Fighter characters, and here's your Capcom characters. You have Strider Hero, Captain Commando, which was he had his own game. Mega Man. Anybody, if you don't know who Mega Man is, I don't know. And his sister Roll, who was the secret character in the game. And this is the portraits of their character select screen here. So there's that. And this is Marvel vs. Capcom 2. This is the most popular one of all of the Marvel vs. Capcom games. I think this is the most popular one. It didn't spend a lot of time, as far as I know, in the arcade, because it was ported to the defunct Sega Dreamcast, and it picked up steam once this game is rolled around, and it became one of the considered one of the more competitive Marvel vs. Capcom games, because you had like a who's who of characters to choose from all the Marvel and Capcom games that they did previously. Every single one: Children of the Atom, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, and they even threw in some newbies. You had some some Marvel and Capcom characters that weren't even in the original games that made it to this one. This is the hell's her name? Bone or something, I think is her code name is. I don't know. And then you had let's see who Thanos was a playable character. Doctor Doom was a playable character. I don't know who the hell this person was. And this giant cactus. And monkey person. I don't know who that one is. Some of those Capcom characters, I have no idea who they are. I have not the slightest clue, and my camera likes to move again. And this featured both Guile and Charlie, who basically used the same moveset. And this is Trombone, a character who was featured. I think this was the Takenuku series of Capcom crossovers. Jill Valentine from Resident Evil, of course, in her Stars police uniform. And you have your Darkstalkers, Jin, Stratahiru, and all sorts of guys. This game, this was a rarity. The Punisher. This is not a fighting game per se. This is a beat-em-up game. Punisher was... I don't know if Punisher was released... I think it was released in the US, but not very long. It's a very rare beat-em-up game. It's done in the style of Final Fight. It's a very rare game. Very rare. So, for them to include it in this collection is actually pretty cool. I wish the Punisher was used in it in the other games, but fortunately they used the Punisher in Marvel Rivals now, which that's pretty cool. And then of course you have music. They have different music to play in here. These are rewards you can get if you unlock and beat certain things, and I actually got a few new ones here. Give them the old one too. I earned that one earlier tonight. So that's pretty cool. This is one of those games that I would feed off of, just to get an old school kick. Not that I can't play their original arcade games individually, but I like how this is laid out. I like the extra updates. Now, one of the things that they did with this game, specifically for Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, I think it was they included in this update, they included a you can play arcade versus training mode. They included a pre-select X-Men versus... Yeah, there you go. It's X-Men versus Street Fighter. They did this. They loaded different versions of the game. The reason for this was that the original port of the game, when they ported this game to PlayStation, home consoles, I think PlayStation was the one that they ported it to, if memory serves me. They ported an older version to it, which was kind of broken, and players were a little bit disappointed. They had released multiple versions of this game in arcade cabinets, each improving and patching on different things. I think they were OP character moves, gameplay aesthetics, things like that. So they went ahead and they patched it a couple of times, and this one is the last one that they did. But if you don't like this current one, because a lot of the characters that you're used to that weren't nerfed are nerfed now, you can roll it back. That's pretty cool. So I wanted to point that out right there. Whew, goodness gracious me. I literally talked your ear off. All right. I'm going to jump back to... Whew. So that's this game. I don't know. I think I need practice. What do you think? I think I need a lot of practice. Yeah. I getting my butt whooped multiple times in versus matches is not fun. I won one versus match out of the 12 I played tonight, and I actually proceeded to, I think, level 5 in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, play in a single solo game, arcade style. So at least I got something accomplished. I gotta tweak the movesets a little bit, I think, for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I like some of the layouts, but some of it's a little confuzzled. So I think I gotta tweak the moveset a little bit. But other than that, I think I did pretty good, right? Yes. Sorry, I had to pop out. All right. Friday, I am torn between what I'm going to do. I'm considering doing House of the Dead 2, which was my original intention a couple of weeks ago before I had the issue with my tech. Or I actually figured out, believe it or not, I figured out how to run. I figured out how to have the Wii streamable, just like the Switch. I figured out how to get the Wii Wii games going. So I figured out how to get Wii games going with the Dolphin emulator. So I think And there are two games on. Actually, you know what? Yeah, there are two games on the Wii that I've played. The Resident Evil series. You have the Umbrella Chronicles and the Dark Side Chronicles. They're actually first-person shooters, railgun style, which are pretty cool, similar to House of the Dead, which is a railgun. And when you talk railgun, it's you can move around on the aim on the screen anywhere, but the game automatically guides you to different sections as you proceed through the level. That's what I meant by railgun style. It actually precedes you through. It's kind of like you're on a rail, moving about the level, similar to those amusement park rides, like the haunted house style rides that move you from point A to point B. So that's what those games are. I figured out how to do it because I was doing it playing Ghost Recon, but I wanted to try my hand at one of the Resident Evil games. Now I used to have Resident Evil 4 on the Wii, but I have the remastered version on the PC. I can play that, but my aim is not that great in that game. At least the Dark Side Chronicles, it's an original story set between the events of Resident Evil 3 and 4. It's actually set between the events of Code Veronica and Resident Evil 4. My bad. It goes back and tells the story of an abridged version of Resident Evil 2 and Code Veronica, which is pretty cool. Umbrella Chronicles, I think, abridges the first Resident Evil game, and I think 3. I don't remember. It's been a while. So I might do one of those games on Friday instead. Not sure. So let me know what you guys want me to play, and I'll pick one of those 3 when we first start up on Friday. Friday night it'll be a little late because I'll be watching SmackDown, of course. So I won't be on until around 10 o'clock on Friday. Because I gotta get my SmackDown in. Come on, it's a SmackDown after WrestleMania. This camera does not like me. I gotta see what's up. So that's how it's gonna be. Saturday I got a treat. It was something I wanted to do in the afternoon. The day all this went down with my tech. I'm gonna be playing bad camera. Naughty camera. I wanted to play Disney Speedstorm in the afternoon, particularly for my son to watch. As you know, my boy, you've seen him on the stream. You've seen him in a couple of videos. Awesome Andy, my boy. He loves Disney Speedstorm. He wanted me to practice. He always wants me to practice that game. Because he wants me to get my level up so that he and I can play competitively against each other. And I'm getting close. So I kind of told him I kind of thought about it, and I said, you know what? I want to do a stream with Disney Speedstorm. So that's what I'm going to do Saturday. So Saturday night, I'm going to do a Disney Speedstorm stream. Only because during the day Saturday, I'm going to have a little bit of... it's going to be one of my last Saturdays before I return to work full time. So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm actually going to spend... We're going to spend the day watching the Karate Kid movies in preparation for the new Karate Kid movie that's coming out, and also because I want to binge Cobra Kai. And I watched the first episode of it, and for some reason I couldn't get back to it because of other shows that kind of got in the way. So I definitely want to binge Cobra Kai before the new movie. So that's what I'm gonna be doing Saturday, and then Saturday night I'm gonna be doing Disney Speedstorm. Sunday we're gonna get into part 2 of The Wolf Among Us. We're gonna pick up the mystery of who killed Snow. Why was Snow's head left on Bigby's doorstep? We're gonna find out on Sunday how that went down, and see if he edges a little closer to the mystery surrounding the mysterious Faith and what she has to do with the goings on in Fabletown. So that'll be Sunday night at 10 o'clock, because I'll be watching LFG until about 9:30 or so. So that's the scoop. That's what's coming the rest of this week. I'm excited. Again, I got a shout out to the. I just got a shout out to the firefighters and first responders who are working diligently to contain the wildfire blaze that's happening in my area. It's a little south of me. I'm not directly affected, but the smoke from that wildfire is causing some air quality issues. So, and my hearts go out to those families who were displaced during this thing. Hope they get home soon. Hope they get home safe. My heart goes out to you guys. Stay strong. The firefighters got this. They had it. Last time I checked, it was about 35% contained. That might have changed. The winds are adjusting. That might put it in their favor. And we're supposed to get some rain Friday, which will help. So I'm hoping all goes well with that. But anyway, glad you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Dream, for hanging out tonight. It was, and helping me with my little microphone issue, because yeah, I have no idea why or how, but that happened. I'll talk to you later, Dream. Guys, if you enjoyed the show, like and subscribe. Follow me on social media, on Twitter. Join my Discord. The links are in the description of my YouTube channel. Check it out. And I'll see you guys again on Friday. I am, if I can work it right, I am out of here.
send down your